welcome back to the channel. Potatoes. Now, after I've done my little row over the allotment, I've got some extras left over, so I'm going to be doing them in these tubs. Now, most people that do them in the tubs do them in 30-litre tubs, the ones you buy, the black ones you buy off Amazon. But I picked these are builders rubble buckets, and these do perfectly fine. A little wasp over there, or bee, having a little rest on a leaf. Anyway, these do great for potatoes. I use these every year. Not too sure about the colours. This one's getting a bit old now because it's split. And I always tend to have fairly good results. So what we've done, we've put soil in the bottom that I've taken from the garden, and we've got behind me here, we've got a bucket of peat-free compost and a bucket of multi-purpose compost. Why we're talking about multi-purpose compost, let's put that in there. Now, after my little rant on, I think it was not last video, video before, about the peat-free compost being all woolly. Now, I bought this from the same place, Wicks, and this is this normal multi-purpose compost. I did stop buying this. It was the quality of it went right downhill. But I was in there buying something else, and I thought, yeah, well, I'm just going to grab a bag, see what it's like, because the prices at the moment seem to be sort of around the same wherever you go, and I'm quite impressed. Now, it holds together quite well, and when you just rub your hands together, it just falls apart. There's not many bits in it, a few little bits, but not as bad as it used to be, and it doesn't make as much of a mess on your hands as it used to. So yeah, I'll be buying some more of that. Very impressed. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of the woolly peat-free. Use the trowel instead of my hands at the bottom. A little bit of potato fertiliser, just a handful. It doesn't, I've only got small hands, so I'll put 1.5. Just mix that in. And we're going to put 3, because these are only small potatoes. Although they're King Edwards, the seed potatoes are only small. So I'm going to put 3 in. Then cover it over with the multi-purpose. Like so. And then I'll put the other 3 in the other direction. I can't remember which direction they were now. Oh well, put them in, see what happens. And then we'll just top it up with a mixture of both. Now, I'm not going to go all the way to the top. What I'll do is I'll wait till they show their heads, and then I'll put a final layer on. So that's the potato done. I'm going to crack on with that one, and I'll see you in the greenhouse. Now on to something a little bit different. Forget the fungus gnats that have devastated a lot of my crops this year. We've got some more visitors, the snails. Now, although they haven't affected the cucumbers, which are doing really well over the back there, they have devastated the peppers. Now, I've managed to pick out the best of what's there. Now, believe it or not, these were actually watered this morning. So, and they've dried out already. So, they will get another water in the morning, not this afternoon. We've got one in there. I don't think you can probably see that. Let's take that one out. Number 16. Which got nibbled a couple of days ago, but has started to shoot new leaves. So we're going to keep it. And we did find the offender, and it wasn't a baby snail either. It was the biggest snail you've probably ever seen in your life. And I don't know where they're coming in. I found it in the bottom of the tray, as you always do, but it's gone. So hopefully we'll have no more trouble for the time being with snails. Although it's had a right rummage around in here. It's had the zinnias. It's destroyed most of what I've sown, so I've had to sow more zinnias. I've sown more peppers. I know it's a bit late, but I'm going to get them in. They're in, done. Now, there's lots of potting on to do. There's veggies that need watering under there. Tomatoes are doing fine. That snail has also had a go at my marigolds, which I've been potting up under there. I'll tell you what, let's get you down off there and let's have a little look. Now I've allocated one side of the greenhouse to flowers and one to vegetables. So this side along here is for flowers, and this one is for the veggies. Back to the flowers. So everything up this end seems to be doing okay. We've got the snail has been having a little munch through the marigolds. Now I've picked out the zinnias that the snail, I presume there's only one, has been eating, and this backfilled with the rest of the pots. Now, I did put the pots in the cell trays, but it's getting a bit clogged up in the greenhouse now, so I'm having to resort to another measure, which is just put them all in the trays and cram them in. Now on the veggie side, we've got tomatoes over the back, they're doing great. They've gone a bit leggy again, but we'll bury them even deeper when we put them out or pot them on. Brassica's doing fine. There's nothing behind me up that end. Up here we've got some stuff I've sown that has yet to come up, and I need to pot all this little lot on. Now what is interesting is what I sowed in here. Now this was fresh compost, straight out the bag, and these are meant to be flowers, but we got a 67, which is an aster, and a 69, which is nicotiana. But if you can see in there, there's clearly no flowers, only tomatoes. Now, I don't know if it's what was a seed that was in the compost that hasn't been destroyed properly, or whether there's some rogue seeds within the packets. Which brings me to another little conversation. Now, I did hear on someone's website that a certain reputable, should I say, seed company that's quite new, not one of the main ones, Sutton Seeds and all them, no, one of the smaller ones, they've had poor or zero germination with their seeds. Now I'm wondering, and I'm only doing this hypothetically, if the seed company's now got to a stage that they can try and cheat. It opens up a big debate, doesn't it? Pop your comments down below. Let us know what you think about the seed packets and the germination rate, and whether us gardeners are actually being cheated with the seeds that are in the packet, because I'll be quite interested to know. But I am going to take these out. I'm going to put these on just to find out what they are, what variety, because they're obviously tomatoes, but what variety, who knows. Now I'm also going to be sowing the runner beans, and to be honest, some of the best ideas are the simple ideas. Now I've always sown my runner beans, sweet corn, in the toilet rolls, but for some reason I've never done them in a mushroom tray. So thank you very much, Mr. Terry King. I will pop a link down below to his channel. If I can link the video instead of the channel, then I'll do so. But yeah, he did this on a recent video and it's a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it. So there you go. Also, pop a comment down below of what I've done wrong. What have I missed? See if you can pick that up. See if you're actually paying attention to what I do. So we've got our saved beans. Some are quite big, some are quite small. Some have been in the sun, so they've changed colour slightly. But we're just going to pop one in, like so. Now we're putting these, they're very slippery. That one doesn't want to go in. We're going to pop them in. Now we've already done the holes. And I need to put two in there. Look, I'm trying to multitask, talk and sew at the same time. Pop them in there, push them down a little bit further, and then we'll just cover them up like so. Done. So I've got a bit more work to do in the greenhouse. A bit more sowing. I'm gonna hold off on a sweet corn for probably a week, but I've still got lots of potting on to do, so that'll keep me busy for the rest of the day. So I'd just like to thank all the new subscribers. I picked up a few over the last couple of weeks, so thank you very much for that. That's very kind. Thank you very much for the comments. The comments are very good, very constructive. I reply to all the comments as and when I can, as you know. And thanks for the thumbs up. A few more thumbs up. It'll be nice. It'll be lovely. It all helps. And also, thank you very much for all the support. Through the comments, the thumbs up, it gives me a bit more inspiration to carry on doing the videos. Excuse me. So yeah, and till the next video, which I think the next video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be about vegetables and flowers. There's a job in the garden I need to get done. It's for wildlife. So we're going to redo the pond. Now, give us a thumbs up, put your comments below if you'd like to see a video on the pond being emptied, re-emptied, cleaned, and the covering, and the pump and that being put on as well. So if you'd like to see that, pop a comment down below and let us know. If I get too many negatives on it, then I won't put it up. But hopefully you'll like it. So until next time, thanks very much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll crack on with these and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.